Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Hobby Lobby, are you ready? Let's shop. I told you that Hobby Lobby was probably going to have fall soon. Well, here we are. So if you love fall, keep on watching, stay tuned. It's not just going to be fall, but most of it is. This is a sneak peek. And also, and by the way, I met one of you guys today at Hobby Lobby. Thank you for saying hello. Zebra. I hope I'm saying that right. Zebra, right? It was so nice meeting you and your husband. Lovely conversation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. All the things. Look at these plants. And this is what Zebra and her husband were looking at. Some of these, actually the little pom-pom ones that I have, we're going to see those too. But when I was shopping for my pom-pom ones, I thought I was going to get these at one point. Actually, I bought them both. See, these right here. Now, I brought them both home and ended up liking these much, much better. Now, these are $72 and all of these are like as priced. These don't go on the 50% off or 40% off or anything like that. But I do love mine. I also don't believe I paid that much. I'm pretty sure the price point has gone up. I wanted to show you that they were up there because, of course, I always have to take the hardest road to get to a price point or anything. And then I look up and I see them right up there, easy peasy. So once I looked up is when I realized fall is here. And then here are the florals. When they do fall, I feel like the florals are one of the first things to come in, you know. $7 for these. Look at the new tags. I really like the new fall tags. I'm pretty sure these are new. I don't remember them being this tag last year, like this brown and the font and everything. But really, the tag doesn't matter that much. What matters are the items. $7 for these. Even though I have to say, for me, the tags do matter a little bit because depending on the tag depends on how well you'll get to see the price point in the videos. So there's that. Now I will say not all of the fall florals are in. I mean, my goodness, the fact that there's this much in is wild. It's not even June yet, okay? Now these are a cult classic. They're already here. I'm sure they're gonna sell out. They're $6.50. These are well known and loved by all. So if you need more of these or if you want to get them this year for the first time, now's your time. Or maybe when they're 40% off at least. I think you have a little bit of time actually. So let me slow my roll. Let me calm down a little bit. You do have a little bit of time, but I'm just saying, you know, those are popular. $8 for these. And do you see, like, there's like pretty much a good row and a half of fall florals already. These are the same seas, but in these colorways, a little bit lighter colors. These are back. I own these, but in just the yellow. Like the ones that I have is all yellow, the little floral part. It's not a mix like this. Look at the drama. Wow. Unreal. I'm like, you know what? Just the both of you, just come on. Just come on. These are very, very long. $12. And then here these are again in this colorway. I think for fall it's just this one and the other brown ones that we saw. You never know. Maybe this year they'll give us something else. Now these I own and love. And if you've been here a while, you already know that because we talk about them every single fall season. $17. Again, I kind of feel like I paid less. I mean, as we know, this is the world we live in right now. All the price points have gone up pretty much. $11 for these. These are back. I purchased some last year. I don't think I purchased them in this color though. At this point, I kind of forgot what color I have them in. Do I have this purpley color? I don't remember. We shall see. We shall see when I start bringing out the fall bins. It is not happening anytime soon. Like I said, this is a sneak peek. And when I see something, I say something, AKA I show it to you. So here we are. Now, this little vessel, I've never seen here in this size. $20. So I do believe it's new. We've seen the tiny baby of it, which we're going to see here in a moment. This one is 21. But that size right there, that's a good size. I like it. I like it a lot. 16 for that one right there. It's nice. I like it. Here's the tiny baby. You can put him to match, as my mother would say. You know, I love to do that. That is like my favorite way of displaying a vessel, of putting all the things together usually, is to do like a smaller and then you know, like I like to put them to match, as I said. This one I own, it's 18. And here it is in the black. So they also did this larger version in black. It is very, very heavy. Very heavy. And then here's the tiny baby. But look, the tiny baby seemed to have like gone through a rough time. They were all damaged in one way or another. Fall is truly here. Like, I'm calling this a sneak peek, but really, there's a lot of fall already out. They're not playing around. It's not like, oh, it's just one small little aisle. No, 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 no. No. It's a good amount of fall, you know? It really is. I was very surprised that there's this much out right now. 33 for the cult classic stacked pumpkins with the leaves. And then these trees for $31. I really want trees like this for my front door so that when I take away the pom-poms that are out there now that you just saw, how cool is that oversized, gigantic Connect 4 up there? I love that. I love an oversized board game, an oversized game of sorts. Like, I just love it. I don't know what it is about it, but every time I see anything like that, like super oversized, I gravitate towards it. I love it. 18 for these. These are also back. I love these. I think these look, you know, as realistic as a fake pumpkin is going to look, especially for the larger ones that you can like stack, put together, again, at your front porch kind of vibes, you know? $50. Were they $50 last year? I don't remember. But oh wow, good thing that they do go on sale. Good thing. $22 for these. And look at this, like this one is already damaged. There's a lot of like damaged things. There's something else we're gonna look at that it's completely broken. We'll talk about it when we get there. Of course, I wanted to see here because I am on the lookout for these little bushes, and I think these are called asparagus bush. This one is 10. It's the tiny baby. I want the big one. I have a big one from a few years ago. I've mentioned it before, and I'm still looking for it, and they have yet to bring it in. By the way, if you think it's too early for fall, look at what's up here. Did you see that? Did you see a hint of Christmas? And don't think that I didn't see an aisle already being prepped for the Christmas picks, because I did. I did. They are already prepping for a little bit of Christmas. Of course, probably for like Christmas in July kind of vibes, what have you, who knows, but it's happening. By the way, that little lantern right there that I just put back, so cute. And I've never seen it here before. I've never seen this one either. It might just be me, but it could also be brand new. New item alert, $12. This one is lighter in weight. The other one definitely had weight to it. I tried my best to put this thing back together, to close it back up, but you know, it won. I lost. I wanted to show you these because I own these. I own and love them. And just in case you wanted to get them, here's where I got them. Now, this is the tiny baby version. I believe mine are basically the large. They're either large or medium. I can't really tell. The medium, though, are $9. And then this is the largest one right here for $12. I think maybe mine are the large ones. But I kind of do want to get the tiny baby. I didn't get it because there was only one. And I can't do that. I can't get one now and hope and pray that I find the other one next time. No. If I'm gonna get two, I like to get two at the same time. These boxes are actually wood. I like that they have the little hinge. $6, and then look at this. Completely broken. This is what I was talking about. You see that? It's probably an easy fix. You could just glue it together and whatnot. But really, it's $11. Why is it already broken? You know? It makes me, when I see things like this, and sometimes, you know, I know you can DIY or fix it up or, you know, a little fixer-upper, if you will. But it makes me think, well, if I get it, even if I fix it, is it going to break again? You know? It leaves me wondering and questioning. These baskets I thought were cool. I love the idea of them being like kind of narrow and tall. And then these are really nice. And I gotta say, I might like these better than the ones we saw at the at-home store. It's cool that they have lids. Very, very cool. And then here on this wall, we've seen it all. There was not a lot new for us to peruse, except for these. I don't remember ever seeing these here. $11, that is the small one. And then this is the larger one, which is probably really the medium. It's already broken. Here's another broken item. And I didn't see a price point on it. And like I said, I think probably there's a larger one. I just didn't see it this time around. Look at this aisle. When I said that there is like a few aisles of fall already, I wasn't joking. This is giving Petal Lane, you know, at the sister stores, $15. I like it. I'm not mad at it at all. I thought these were cute. The bookstore and the coffee shop. I just personally have an issue with getting like artwork, especially like small ones like this that I would put like on my kitchen counter or something like that. With glass, you know, because then there's a glare and it's too much. It's too much for me. I can't handle it. These are cute. These are sets of 2. Do you see how it's like upside down? One is like right side up, the other one is upside down. So I had to keep going back and forth on it. But these are $13. Cute. Wood frame. $22 for the vertical welcome signs and the hello. What does it say? Hey there, pumpkin. The Hey There Pumpkin is $27. It is very tall. $50 for this one. It's really nice. If you do like to have like actual seasonal artwork up in your home, they're cute. They're nice. I like them. I actually was looking at it thinking, do I want to get this? You know, do I want to do a switcheroo of artwork for fall? But $50 and then it's going to go on sale, $25, and it's on the larger side for sure. Look at this. A velvet bow? I literal was like, what is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
How cute. And then look, there's a bunch of them. By a bunch, I mean just 3. But there are a few more, all with little velvet brown bows. Very cute. And then the stained glass. I thought this was nice, $13. I'm not a stained glass, you know, girly. That's not for me, but I thought it was cute. Another medium to larger artwork right here. $47 for this one. Look at this aisle. Okay? I mean, why would I? Why would I lie? Why would I lie to you? I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Okay, these I own. But when I purchased them a few years ago, they came in a pack of 4. Okay? Probably for the $10. Now they're in a pack of 2. These are a little bit different, that second pair. But I was shocked. I'm like, wait, why are they only 2 in a pack now? Not okay. I didn't like that at all. Here are these guys. 15. I said at one point that I wanted to get these. I don't think that I do anymore. But they do come in 2 colorways. $7. I think they actually have... These bows are cute and they will probably sell out very quickly. And so are these. These are actually my favorite out of the 2 packs. But they also have these other turkeys that I probably like better than the ones that we just saw. They're just not in yet. Garland. Now in the garland, I do like these. These are the same C's as the bows that we just looked at, 13. So I like the garland version of these, but I like the other bows. Look at this. This is from those turkeys. The glitter. It's not even glitter. Like it didn't even, I had to like rub it off. It didn't even come off straight away. I like the colors in this one. $11. Now I will say, when it comes to garlands, I feel like Hobby Lobby has such good prices because look at these price points and then you get it 40 or 50% off. Yes, please. $15 for the pumpkin tray. It's actually kind of like more of a basket, you know? Velvet pumpkins. I actually really like the colors in this. The green, though, is giving more Christmas than fall, I feel. $10 for this one. Look at how cute. Love. I love a pumpkin. $15 for the curly Q. The stem. Here we go. We're going into the season of the stems on the pumpkins. If you know, you know. If you've been here, you know that the stems become a topic. We shall see what kind of stems these pumpkins will have this year. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, if you've been part of the pumpkin stem conversation in the past. $20 for this one. I really like, by the way, it says that it's a rattan, that it's a rattan. It's a rattan pumpkin. I didn't realize, I thought that was grapevine. Did you guys lie to me? Back in the day when I wasn't sure what that was, I was told by you that that is grapevine. That tag said rattan, just saying. But I do like the fact that it's a plug-in, you know, instead of battery. And I get that having the plug-in might like hinder you from being able to put it certain places and then you have to hide the cord. But still, you know, I like that. Look at the velvet ribbons. The ribbons! Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? Did you see those velvety ones though? So cute. Every single color too. There they are again. This one is cute too. And then the burlappy. This is the wider one. These are all wired ribbons. And then they have this faux wreath hanger for $7.50. From afar, it looks, you know, okay. Up close, you could really tell that it's faux and, you know, it's not like, it's a little bit shiny, but still, it's cute. It'll do the job. If you want a a wreath hanger that looks like it's leather, that will suffice, if you will. Now here are these candles. These candles I thought were really nice, and I will say I feel like they're going to go quickly. $8 for this one, a pack of 2. Like, look at how pretty. They also have those in the orange. You know, I'm not an orange person. I'm not a red person for Christmas, and I'm not an orange person for fall. 9 for these. At first, I didn't even realize these were little candles. How cute. Now, these LED candles, you know, they're a dupe to ones that are way more expensive, but these look really cute, especially for $15. This colorway, or just this color, this brown, I really, really love it. I might get it this year. We shall see. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.